do you decide which one of the enemy players to target first? Because, and I may be wrong, but from what I understand of the strategy, you want to go for the healer first, but after that what? Or is that right?
Low level or mid level, you always want to go for the healer first. At 70th level, the healers are so hard to kill that sometimes you want to do that, sometimes you don't. It's a whole different, level of strategy at the 70th level. Oftentimes, the best you can do at 70th level is to just try to get the healer away from his folks and stun him, CC him, slow him, interrupt him. That's really the best way to handle a healer.
Is it worth it going after healers in the low levels?
Oh yeah.
Since if I remember correctly?
Yeah, that should always be your priority. In the low level is go after the healer, and the mid level. Okay.
Better way down.
Let's look around here a little bit. You got some line of sight back here. This would be a good spot to drop your phase walk if you're a sage or a sork. Now, if you're a ranged person and you want to force them out into the open, this is a good spot to go right here. Especially if they've got a lot of melee and you want the melee to be out in the open, because otherwise, if you get over here with melee, that melee can run around here in all these obstructions, and it makes it a lot harder for a ranged person to be able to do their job over here. So melee is better off, has the advantage over here in the middle, like this on the ground. And range has the advantage over here in the open. What they would probably do is they would probably maybe leap to you if you're the target person, and then maybe you would do your right here would be a great place to use your knockback. So you knock them back. They're planted.
I think we knocked each other back.
And Michael would leap to him, and then boom. What normally happens is that now the melees folks are all out here in hand-to-hand combat. So then that frees you up for doing ranged attacks. Another good spot, you come over here, like right here is a good spot. You're not out of sight. I mean, you're out of sight, but you're not, line of sight. So like if I'm over here in the middle, you can pound away at me right here. But
yeah, because you're just 24 meters away, so you're well within my range.
So go ahead and hit me with hammer shot just to make sure. Yeah. So, I can't really see you. I mean, I can see your nameplate. That's another good reason to have nameplates, because I see you're there even though I can't see your character. But if I didn't have your nameplate up, I wouldn't know you're over there.
Okay. It seems like you're able to pick up really fast the other team's class. Is that just something you've learned through PvP experience? Because me, I'm just, I guess because I've never gone beyond, there's a tank symbol, there's a DPS symbol, there's a healer symbol. I honestly never paid much attention to the class because it was irrelevant compared to the role.
Right.
Except for, maybe melee or range, but beyond that, I didn't pay much attention. So is that just something I need to work on to hone my skill?
Yeah, the cheat on that is that you look at Michael's nameplate, his class plate, and it's purple. The his Imperial mirror is purple also. Your Imperial mirror is green, and mine is that light blue or whatever color I am. Oh, this has got the poison gas.
Uh-oh. Well, you could take me or Michael out.
I'm a healer. All I do is make people feel better.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Ow.
That's massage. Hey, you guys just go and pound away at me. We'll see what happens.
Oh, it looks like the gas disappeared.
We should be
I guess they were just
losing
mad
health.
we weren't fighting.
You're slow.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, you're slowly losing
okay.
health right now.
Okay, breaking that habit. I'm too close, too close. Okay. Going to Michael, target of target.
That frog dog is soggy kibble. Rotwords rack up a score.
Okay, we'll do it again because I need to record more of the war zone here.
Hey, Michael, would you mind being an experiment for me so I can see how far away the range is?
New round.
Could you stand like up here where I am? I'm wondering, I wanted to see if you were, say, an enemy player that was up there, where I could be, where I could still target you. Let's see. Okay, that's too far. Hey, you broke my line of sight. Okay, let's see. 29, 30. So, yep, I can still reach you there. That's a little too far. There we go. So I could still pull you out even from here. If you were an enemy player, you could still leap to me too. Okay. Let's see. Here's a little rusty hut. Yeah, once we get up where you are, Michael, this is where I get utterly confused as to what's good and what's bad. Do you have the leap to a friendly ability yet, Michael?
No.
Okay. I was just asking because I was wondering if, like, say you got knocked off this ramp, if you would be able to jump up to me instead of having to run up the ramp. Let's see. Can I target you? Yeah, you should be able to, because I can target you, so once you get there, you should be able to do that too. So if your regular force leap was on cooldown. Oh wow, I can reach you still over there. Oh, out of range now. Huh. Of course, this is just a bad spot because there's no rails.
That's good to know right there. You see that bridge I'm running up on?
Uh-huh.
That's good to know that you can run up on that, because if you get knocked off and you're down there in the lower part, but you can't run up this guy.
As a melee, what's Michael's best tactics for this arena? It's arena. For this arena.
I like being down on the ground level in the middle, and up on the bridge is a good spot also, sorta. It's also a good spot for the ranged people, especially like if everybody's fighting like right here. Oftentimes, there'll be the fight right on the ramp. So, if your range, like if you guys are fighting me right here on this ramp where I'm at, and your range was over on the other boardwalk over there, you know, that's That's a sweet spot. As a ranged person, this is a good spot over here also. Because if there's battle up there on the boardwalk, which is usually where the battle is oftentimes, you can be firing away and no one really knows that you're there firing away at them.
What do those medals do anyway? Do they?
They're more of just a way for you to see how well you did. So when you look at your medals that you got, it gives you a chance to kind of compare yourself from Warzone to Warzone.
They aren't something you can spin though, right?
Right, right.
You know where I was going. Can I buy decos with it?
I don't know if you can buy Warzone decorations or not. I'm kind of surprised if you can't.
Some of them, I could swear some of the Warzone or the decorations sold by the PvP vendor